In this video, we're going to walk through setting up a website using Squarespace. First, go to squarespace.com in your web browser and click Get Started. It will bring up a bunch of templates for you to choose from. You can also browse by category. It looks like there's a photography section and a portfolio section. I'm going to select portfolio to see if I can find a template I like there. But when you're going through this process, do a little digging and find a template that you like. Here we can see some templates. I want something that looks nice and simple. This one looks pretty cool, so I'll click on Start with Matsuya. Squarespace will walk you through some basics of your site, like adding your site name and uploading your logo. It also gives you a quick tutorial on some of the editing features. I'll name my site and click Continue. This screen explains how to create pages. We'll click Next. This explains a little about the design panel and how to customize fonts and colors. Next. This is where you can upload your logo. So we'll click Start with Logos, Fonts, and Colors. Over on the left side, you can see your site title and an option to add your logo. So we'll click on that, find your logo, and click Open. Once your logo is added, click Next at the bottom. This is where you can select your fonts. The fonts that you select will become standard throughout your whole site. You can choose a font and adjust the size. We'll grab this one and increase the size a little bit. And you can see the menu text is changing as I adjust the font size. I'll click Next. This is where you can customize your colors. I'm gonna leave mine as is because I like this clean, nice white look. And we'll click Done. Now I'll update my pages. I'll click on this overview page and the little gear icon to edit. I'll name this Portfolio, and I want the navigation title to be Portfolio, and I want the URL slug to be Portfolio. The URL slug comes at the end of the website URL. For example, honeybeeproductionsllc.com/portfolio. It makes it look cleaner and it shows people what page they're on. Once I change those, I'll click Save. Then I'll do the same thing to these other pages. I want this one to be called Pricing. I'll change the navigation title and the URL to Pricing as well. Click Save. Then I'll change this one to About on all three of these. Click Save, and the contact page is already there, so I'll leave that. For some reason, the edit button doesn't appear when I first create my site, so I have to refresh the page and then it will show up. Right here, there's usually an edit button. I'll refresh the page, and now you can see the edit button appears. I'm not sure why that is, but if you have that problem, just refresh the page and you should be good. Now click on Edit. I want my images to be front and center on the home page. There's a gallery already set up, but I need to get rid of those photos and add my own. So I'll click on this Images button. This brings up the gallery. I'll select all of these photos and delete them. Click Confirm to delete. Now we can click on this plus sign and add our own images. Click on Upload Images and search for the photos you want to add. I'll just select some random photos to add. Once they're uploaded, click Close, and there's your gallery. And now the photos are added to your home page. At the bottom, there's one lonely photo. I want this to look more even, so I'll add 3 more photos to make it look a little cleaner. That feels a lot better. You can select different grid styles as well. Click on this Edit button, and under Gallery Type, you can select different styles. The gallery will change to show you what each style will look like. So pick one that you think looks good. I like this one. You can also adjust the spacing of the photos with this slider. There are a few other features that you can mess around with. Try different things and see what you like. Next, I want to add some text at the top welcoming visitors to my website. I'll click on this plus sign and select Text. Then I'll choose what style of text I want. To edit the text, just double click on the text box. I have some text that I'll copy and paste here. Then you can adjust some settings by clicking on the Edit button. Once I'm happy with this, I'll come up to the top left under Done and click Save. Now I want to edit my pricing page, so I'll click Pricing and then Edit. I'm going to delete this entire gallery and these text boxes and start from scratch. I'll title this page Pricing, make it big and center it. I'm going to add an image with text. Now I'll add my offerings like interior and exterior photos and add the pricing information. You can adjust the sizes of the text to make it look how you want it. I'll also swap out this image. I'll take a look at some of these other settings and see what looks good. And I think this works. Now I'll duplicate this same process for my other offerings. Like for this one, I'll add aerial photos and video and add my pricing for that. Again, change out the photo and adjust the settings. You can add more offerings and pricing like video tours and Matterport, but I'll leave it like this for now. We can move on to the About page. Again, click Save, click on About, and click Edit. I'll start at the top with adding the title. Change the size and center it. Delete this gallery. I'll click on this plus sign to add some text. I'll select this one. I'll double click inside the text box and add the text I want in there. I'll adjust the settings to make it look a little better. Now I want to add another photo to keep people's attention. I'll click this plus sign and select Images. I want a big photo on this one. So I'll add this and click the Edit button and click Background. Then click Replace and find the image I want. That looks good to me, so I'll click Save. On the contact page, I'll delete the background image and change the color to make it more simple. I'll also delete the example in there and create a contact form. Click the plus sign and click on Contact. I'll just select this one and change my contact info. You can also customize the contact form. Click on this Edit button and you can rename it and adjust the fields. One of the most important things to remember is to connect your email address to this contact form. So when someone fills out the form, you'll receive an email with their message. To add your email, click on Storage and add your email address and click Connect. I'll just leave everything else the same and click Apply. I also want to add social media links to the contact page. Click on the Edit button on the Social Links box and add your social media links. Once those are added, I'll just delete this big space and I think we're good. Now we need to edit the footer. The footer of your website is static, which means it stays the same no matter what page you're on. I usually just have my basic contact information like my email address. You can add whatever you want in there. Same thing with the header. The header is static, so you have your pages at the top, and I want to add social media links up there as well. So I'll click on Elements and Edit Social Links. Once I save them, they show up in my header. I'll save these changes and do some testing. I'll click on each tab to make sure everything is working and things look good. One last thing I want to add is videos. I'll come to the home page and click this plus sign and select video. I'll choose this one. I'll edit the text and click the edit button for the first video. Now I'll search for the video link I want to use, copy that link, and paste it into the video URL box here. I'll uncheck Custom Thumbnail so it will show the video's existing thumbnail and click Apply. Then I'll do the same thing with this video. I'll adjust the spacing and then save my progress. I'll test these videos out and make sure they're working. And it looks like they do. Now you can work on connecting your domain. Click Home and click Settings and then Domains. You can get a domain name through Squarespace or use an existing domain that you purchased somewhere else. The last thing is pricing. In Settings, click on Billing and Account, then click on Billing, then click on Upgrade. This will bring you to your pricing options. You can probably get away with using the $12 a month version if you have a simple website and you don't need a lot of bells and whistles. So that's it for building your website with Squarespace. Feel free to reach out with any questions and remember, keep shooting.